Hey, I'm Shelby.
And I'm Courtney.
We're exploring our past
Looking forward to our future.
and living for the present.
All
All
while
while
learning how to
how to
live magically.
magically. Hello.
Hey,
Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, happy all things. We're
I,
back.
I can't believe it. We've been gone actually like a long time.
Yeah, I mean, the holidays just kind of take over, you know?
They really do. They do. It was a busy season, but I've been lucky enough to see you since we've recorded. So that's like a bonus.
Briefly, yeah,
Yeah, for like maybe 10 minutes.
maybe.
Wild, but it
I,
was
I know.
so good. So good.
Worth it, worth it.
Yeah.
Um, I wasn't gonna bring it up. Let's address the elephant in the room. Um, since we've recorded,
What is it?
I was back on the place where I shouldn't be, where people post anonymously. And
Oh, yeah.
let's just speak to the people because it hurt my feelings. And they said that I am mean to you.
Yeah, I don't think you're mean to me.
So just like publicly apologizing for being mean to you.
Literally, I can't believe you're even saying this. Never
I can't
again.
get over this one.
You are not mean to me. You are an amazing friend.
So
And
do they just not understand our friendship?
yeah, maybe yeah.
Gosh almighty. I don't know. And then I don't like Disney, which, well, you're wrong, but
Yeah,
I
that
don't like,
is like a spicy take. And also, like, I think that there's something about just like blindly loving every part of anything that's like inauthentic.
yeah, sorry, I don't like Star Wars.
Yeah, fine. I don't think I know what it's about. It's because we like have sometimes some vent sessions about like the D23 announcements or
Okay,
like random
sure.
whatever. I'm of the camp that, and you can interrupt me and be mean if I'm wrong because that's who you are.
I
Um,
couldn't dare do that.
I'm dead. Um, no, I think there is, the people should know, the people should know. A lot of the people on Disney's like media lists and things like that, they basically have to say like 100% positive, great, rosy reviews, or they get cut from the list.
Yeah.
And you and I aren't like, I mean, I would love to be on the list. So like call me if you want us on the list. Um, but that's not like our goal here. So I just would rather be honest. And I think that,
I'll I'll pretend to love Star Wars to be on the list.
right, right. I'll pretend like I'm not fuming that Indiana Jones is taking over Dinosaur if it gets me on the PR list. Like,
Sure.
fine. But I don't know. I can't think of anything that even like Wicked. I love Wicked. Even anything, the color pink. I don't know that I like love so much that I can't say like one negative thing,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I mean. It's just bizarre, but anyways, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
So
sorry I'm mean to you.
you're not mean to me and you're not mean to Disney. I think it's just being real.
I guess the end of this is I'm sorry to that person that doesn't probably have a good friendship like us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh,
another thing.
that.
Yeah. I think that friendships are super valuable when people are honest and not, I don't even think that's what people are witnessing here, but
I
like,
don't, yeah, I don't really get it, but
yeah.
if you don't get my personality, well, sorry about it. Oh,
Yeah. Bye.
bye. Well, they don't listen anymore anyways, or maybe they do. Hi. Um,
Hi.
anywho, how was your Christmas?
Christmas was good. We went to
Do
my
you remember
mom's.
it? It was so long ago.
I know. I actually had to like write down some notes before we logged on because I was like, Christmas, what was that?
I know, I know.
We went to my mom's house, which is like an hour. She lives in the Villages for people who are familiar with that. And yeah, it was fun. I cooked. She had just had knee surgery. So like I
Oh,
did a lot of the hostessing, which was fun. Um, and we got her a new 3D printer. So most of the day was spent like 3D printing things.
Love that when you get to
Yeah.
like out the new thing.
The new toy. Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
What about you?
Yeah, it was great. We did our normal like whole thing. Brooks was he still doesn't obviously understand Christmas, but he was like understanding unwrapping gifts this year, which was
Yeah.
fun. But nothing, I mean, his favorite gift he got was probably his Tony box. Have you heard of one of those?
No.
It's like this little box, and it's honestly a genius business model. It's this box, and then you have to buy separate little figurine characters, and he sticks them on the box, and they play different songs or stories. It's supposed to be like on screen, like no screen time, like entertainment. But
Yeah.
he loves that he can like stick the thing on and it makes noise. He does still try to put like other things that aren't Tony's on it.
Yeah.
Who doesn't understand that? But it's a genius business model because the little figurines are like $15 to $20 each. So you have to buy those to get the thing to work. But
So you're saying I would buy like an Elsa and like put it on and it would tell me like the story of Frozen?
it'll tell you the story of Frozen. It would sing like Let It Go.
Cool.
Um, he he has like a Mickey who just says stories and he doesn't really care for that. But any of the ones that sing music is
Oh,
jam. Woody is his absolute favorite, but
yeah.
it's really cute. I'll have to send you one of the videos because him like dancing to it. It's really cute. So that was his favorite,
Yeah.
which I have seen those on like Instagram ads for a long, long time, like before I even had Brooks. And I was kind of like, that's interesting, but I wouldn't probably buy it. But it is his favorite toy. It's pretty wild. So little shout out to people with kids Brooks's age. It's worth the money. Um,
Yeah. Kids love music.
oh yeah, Brooks is big music guy. It's really cute.
Very cool.
Um, I found a hobby, sort of.
You did?
Yeah, with my Christmas gift. Kyle got me a Kindle.
Wait, I didn't know this. Are you reading books?
I'm on my third book since Christmas.
Is Ashton like dying?
Oh yeah. At one
Amazing.
point she was like, "You've read more books than me already in like 2025." It's
Wow.
I know. I know.
Wait, did you ask for the Kindle?
I did ask for the
Okay.
Kindle a while ago. I read a book. When Ashton and I went on our trip, I
Hmm.
had bought a book so because she likes to read. So if she
Yep.
was reading,
Yep.
maybe I would consider. I never opened it that trip. And
Okay.
then
Great.
when we went to when we went with you to California, that's a long flight. So I decided to open up the book and I had read it and then I finished it when we got home and I was really into it. So then I told Kyle I wanted a Kindle because your girl reads one book and now she thinks she deserves a Kindle.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I kind of knew that for Christmas I was going to get a Kindle. So then I have like a list of books to read, but I was like, I'll just wait till I get my Kindle. The Kindle is way easier than a book
Why?
because you can just hold it with one hand. I don't have
Yeah.
to like the page. Okay, I just sound ridiculous. But anyways, I got the Kindle and I've read 3 books. The problem with me is I don't know if you're like this, but when a show comes out that you really love and you
Like
binge it,
binge. Yeah.
like I could rot on the couch and just binge a show like
Yes.
nonstop.
Yes.
I can't stop. There's no like I will stay up past my bedtime to finish this dang show.
Yes.
And that's kind of with me with reading. If I get into the book, it's like I don't want to put it down and I don't want to do anything but read the book.
Okay. Okay. That's a good thing to be into.
Yeah, except for like when my house needs to be cleaned or like Kyle wants to watch a show and I'm like, I'm just gonna go
Oh
read
my
my
God.
book.
That's whatever. It's great for sports day.
I know. And now we're like coming to the end of like football and now I really like playoffs. So I want to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Should have been reading, during weeks 1 through 10 or something. But
You didn't
anyway,
know.
big Kindle gal over here.
Okay, I have some Kindle rapid fire questions because AJ has one over here with a floral cover because his mom mailed it to us. Um, and okay, first of all, what kind of Kindle? He hasn't even used it because like we know nothing about it. Number
Okay.
one, what kind do you have?
Like the paper white.
Perfect, same. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, do you have fiction or nonfiction?
Nonfiction.
Yeah, are you sure?
Maybe not.
Made up or real?
Made up. But like
So that's fiction. Yeah.
fic- but doing great. Um Fiction, but it has to be
Books.
like realistic. Like it has to like I have to like think that it could happen.
You're not reading about like dragons.
Oh hell no, I wouldn't be able to do
Yeah.
it. And I can't do like Harry Potter.
Okay.
Like it has to be like I have to be able to like relate.
Like immerse yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, but like also you know me where I'm really picky about my TV shows and movies
Yeah.
and well, so it's kind of the same thing.
Okay. Okay. See, I can only read nonfiction. Fiction
Really?
like doesn't do it for me. I can't like waste my time on Fantasyland. I need to be like learning something, which is so weird, I guess. But
No. Angie's the same way. She will only read a book that's going to like teach her something,
yeah,
either about herself or like yeah, like she will not read like when I'm telling her my book that I'm reading, she's like, "No, I'd rather watch that on TV."
same, same. I feel like I
Yeah.
can't like relax if I'm like reading.
I feel like, well, I don't know, because even like our TV, yeah, I guess even like on TV, you're more of like, let me watch the home edit.
Yeah, I never. What do you watch?
Well, like, did you ever watch like Gilmore Girls?
No.
See, like, I loved Gilmore Girls, and the books that I'm reading right now are very kind of like in the land of Gilmore Girls.
Well, but like I would watch Gilmore Girls. I wouldn't read it though.
You don't know that.
Well, you're right. I just think it's like maybe not for me.
Okay, continue on to the next question.
Okay, my final
Even
question
though
is
I
what?
already, I don't know anything. Any nonfiction, fiction. That was embarrassing. But
That
go
was
on.
hilarious. And I like knew that about you, so I was like, I think she doesn't mean that.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Great.
okay, final question.
Hmm.
What are you buying books individually? Do you like subscribe to Kindles R Us? Like how do
Okay.
you do the library?
No, so you can get like Kindle Unlimited, which is like a subscription, and then you can get like books, except for I think my Kindle like offered me that for like 3 months for free, so I just like did it. But then the books that I'm reading right now weren't even on Kindle
Yeah.
Unlimited, which is a little annoying.
Yeah.
However, I feel like I'm such a savvy person right now, and I think it's really cool is because I order on Amazon a lot, and you know when you
Yes,
order
yes,
on Amazon and you can just like delay your shipping by like a day, and then you get a digital credit
yes. And
that
those
did
count towards Kindle?
to your Kindle things.
Oh,
So like the
okay.
book I just got, like what I just bought was like $3 with my credits,
Oh, great. So it's like
which
no
they're
big
only
deal.
like yeah, they're only like probably like maybe $6 max, anyways.
Okay, okay. Oh, really? Like $6 max?
Yeah,
Oh, great. Okay. And I'm a big fan of the library. Our library will literally drive books to your house and drop them off for free. So,
pretty cool.
like hard books, but they also, I haven't like learned about it, but I know they do audiobooks and Kindle, like digital books. I don't know if they'll go on a Kindle or not. I need
I
to
don't know
figure it out. But
how
they're
do you
free.
yeah, but how do you rent a Kindle book from the library?
They just like take it back if because they have like certain number of digital copies. So it's just like a regular book. If someone requests, like for me right now, I have like hard copy books out and they just like continue to renew them unless somebody asks for it back. And so I think the same is true. I know they have like, let's say two digital copies of Harry
Interesting.
Potter. And like if nobody has it out, you can keep it as long as you want. But if somebody wants it, you have to like return it, aka they'll like wipe it from your device.
Weird.
I know, I know.
All
But
right. Well,
free books.
wait, so is AJ gonna like open up his Kindle and read a book, or are you gonna read a book?
We're going to see who gets to it first. It's literally, I'm looking at it. It's sitting there with an iPad on top of it, which is like, has technology come too far? But it's fine. We'll see.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I know. I have definitely more books from the library, but read, I just don't, when are you going to read? When do you have time to read? I do have time. I have time. I
you
just,
don't scroll. Instead of scrolling, you read. That's been me lately.
yeah, that's fair. Okay. That's
But
impressive.
you know what? Yeah, I don't think you even scroll that much. And you know, I have another thing for you. Um, well, you already know this about me. Maybe this is where I'm mean to you.
Oh
You
God.
you need to post on Instagram more often.
I know. I know.
And
You're so right.
no, but I'm about to tell you why right now. I have a thing for you that you told me once that's probably the dumbest thing you probably think ever. You probably think this is dumb, but I think it's really smart. And I almost posted on behalf of you the other day about this
I can't
and
wait.
tag you and call you out. But
Okay.
then I thought people would think I'm mean to you.
Oh my
You
God.
told me once to put like maybe you told me on the pod, I don't know, maybe in secrecy, I have no idea. Um,
In secrecy.
you take you get one of those sponge things on a stick, like a grocery, I mean, like a grocery, like a sink, like a
Yeah, and clean your shower.
yeah, and you hang it in your shower, and then
Yeah, I do it. Yeah.
yeah, and you clean your shower when you're in the shower with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like brilliant, really. And I do that now,
Oh my
and
God.
I think of you when I'm in the shower cleaning it,
Hey,
and and I thought, why doesn't Courtney post her interesting knowledge on Instagram? And so, anyway,
I no, I love that and I appreciate you saying that. I have like a weird barrier of like thinking either like people already know it or like I'm
no,
not an expert, so like why
but why do you?
listen to me? I don't like I don't know, like I'm not like I don't have like the most clean home, so like why do you
That's not
want to
your home is much cleaner than mine.
Oh my God. I just
Uh,
you're so right. It's like a mental barrier. Also, one of my favorite podcasts, Bitch Bible, she's always like ranting about people who post about like making their mundane life seem interesting. And I fundamentally am actually like in support of making the mundane seem interesting because like that's your life. So might as well. But I get like, oh, well, if people are like judging people for posting, then like I don't want to
I
post.
mean, clearly people are out here judging me and
True.
not stopping me. So I'm
True.
just
You're right. You're right. You're right.
share your tidbits with us all. Okay.
Thank you. I'm on it. I'm on it. I will do it.
Well, I'm just saying you must have more tidbits that could help me in my daily life, and I don't know them because you're not sharing them with me.
Yes, I have all the tidbits.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Moving forward, how was your new year?
Holy shit. My New Year was great. My in-laws were with us, like staying at our house. And
Oh, nice.
then, yes, and then Tuj, Victoria, and then Victoria's brother and his girlfriend all came over. We ordered bar taco, which
Oh my
we've
God,
had. Yeah,
jealous.
love bar taco. We had it like catered, not catered, but Victoria was kind enough to like place the order, pick up the order, bring the order over, all the things.
Amazing.
Um, so don't mind me. I made little roller balls of vitamin E oil and I'm putting them on my nails. Um,
So smart.
yeah, so we did that and like inconsequential. Although I will say, you know how my couch is like so comfortable and we always like veg out on it?
Yeah.
Half of the attendees of New Year's Eve were asleep on my couch before the
Yeah.
ball dropped, while the
That,
rest of us were also sitting on the couch, like playing very loud games.
that's your couch. Yeah.
It was so like eaten alive. People just were like out.
Yeah. You
So,
should probably post that on Instagram with a LTK link, honestly.
oh my God, buy my couch. If you have enough room, buy my couch. It absorbs my entire living room because it has three sides, but it's fine.
It really doesn't matter. It's
True.
that good couch.
What did you do on New Year's? Also, we've talked about you coming to New York.
Well, that was after New Year's.
True. Okay.
We're going in order here.
Yes, yes.
Kyle worked per normal, which is fine because he got Christmas off. So give the people who want to go out on New Year's Eve off, or so he would work, whatever.
Is
Um,
there are there sports on New Year's Eve?
there's sports all the time.
I know
Every day.
there's Christmas sports, but what are the New Year's sports?
New Year's Eve, there was
Football?
football.
Okay.
We watched
Wow.
it, obviously. Um, why would we ever skip a game? But we New Year's Eve, Kyle worked, but like Reed and Ange still came over and we
Okay. Okay.
hung out, played games, scratch tickets, like the
Oh,
true
that's fun.
degenerates that we are.
Did you
Um,
cook?
no, we ordered takeout and really
I
Lived
love
it up.
that. What kind of takeout?
What did we get? I think we just got it from our local restaurant down the street.
Oh, great. Like
Yeah,
whatever.
boring. Yeah.
Great.
You don't have bar taco here, okay?
Sorry.
I
It
know.
is a chain.
Yeah, the closest one here is Boston.
Oh, well, there you
I know.
go.
I know. So that was New Year's. And then New Year's Day, we always, it's like a tradition in our family that we go to brunch at my dad's like work at the bowling alley. They do like a brunch and we all have brunch and then we go bowling. It's like our
Oh, I
thing.
love that. Cute.
Yeah,
A B&B. Yeah.
fun. So then 2 days later, I think we went to New York City.
Oh, yeah. It was like right, very tight on the heels of
There was
the
still
holiday
confetti on the ground
after the party.
after the party. I
I love that. Your picture was like, you didn't even need the words. I was like, I know what she's saying here.
I I mean, I saw the confetti and I was like, oh yeah, okay.
So smart. Your
Yeah.
mind is so content forward. Okay. Um, New York, you stayed at like a Marriott, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know.
Not the marquee.
No,
Okay.
it was like 2 blocks away from Penn Station.
From Penn. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Like literally Madison Square Garden was 2 buildings behind us. Felt like.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
great location.
Okay. Oh, I love to hear it. And like what did you do on your trip?
We went to Bryant Park,
It was
which was
still Christmas time, right?
for still Christmas time. It was like the last weekend that it was open. So we went to Bryant Park. That was fun. And then we went to like Times Square just to see it. I
Yeah.
don't Reed had actually ever seen Times Square. And,
Wow.
and I'm not sure Kyle had ever seen it like in the with like the like at night.
Yeah.
Uh but we just like walked. That was like it was very crowded still. So we just kind of
Yeah.
like walked through and continued on.
Kyle
Um
probably felt right at home at night because it's like the Vegas lights adjacent.
he should have, yeah.
Yeah.
No casinos though.
True.
They were they were wondering where those were. Um,
Me too.
we went to a couple of like little rooftop bars just to check those out, and those were a vibe.
I
Very.
was like screaming when you said that you were doing a lot of rooftop bars because like you don't drink. I mean, you will like have a drink, but I was like,
I
Shelby's like jazzed for these rooftop bars and like, what
well,
is she doing there?
I love the scenery.
Okay.
Um, I don't drink. We get like small bites, so I get to eat those. And you
Okay.
know what's a bummer? Here's a real little random fact about me. Um, Ever since I was pregnant with Brooks, you know how your body does like the weirdest shit.
Yep.
My anytime I'd have something like citrusy, like a lemonade or like any of those things that can like make your tongue do weird things,
Yeah.
have too much.
Yeah.
Except for me, it's like I have a sip and like my tongue is like cut up and it is painful and like hurts.
That is wild. Is that
Like
normal?
I obviously I Googled it when I was like
Yeah.
pregnant. They were like, yeah, this is a thing. But
Oh, it started in pregnancy.
like, yeah, when I was pregnant and it
I
just
see.
never went away.
Wild.
So I used to be fun, not fun. Okay, I'm fun. I when we would like go to like a rooftop bar, I'd be like, "Ooh, let me find like a fun like mocktail." But
Yeah.
basically, all mocktails are made with lemonade.
Yeah. Or like something sharp. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't drink them now. It like because
Oh.
it will mess up my tongue for like the next like 2 days.
Yeah. You don't want that.
Yeah. Anyways, little
Well,
fun.
and probably will have like a nice cocktail, but the boys drink beer, right?
Yeah, they drink beer, so they don't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're not like they don't like go out to have like a Bud Light. They love to try like a
Oh,
new
they
I
do?
yeah, like
Okay.
they like to try new beers that they haven't had before.
Okay. That's
Um,
fair. That's totally valid. Okay.
but so I can tell you what Anne had. I did not
Yeah.
try it, but at one of the rooftops, she had some matcha
No.
cocktail, and
No.
she'll still talk about it today. She loved it.
People who love matcha love matcha. Just like not for me.
Well, she says that she's only had matcha at Starbucks. So I was like, that's a bold
Oh.
move to be ordering this matcha drink, but she loved it.
Did you try it?
No.
Have you ever had matcha?
I think I had like fake matcha, and I was like, doesn't it taste like grass? Because this
Yeah.
is not for me.
Okay. Great. Okay. Rooftop bars.
Rooftop bars. And then what else did we? I guess that was really it for Friday night, and then Saturday got up, breakfast, stopped. We did Squid Games. Have you ever watch that on Netflix?
No.
I've never watched like the real Squid Games, but I watched the Squid Games game show. So we
Okay.
went and did that, and that it was pretty fun, but it was also like they like point people out of the like in your group, like you're with strangers, and like they'll call you out, and I don't like that. I don't like that.
What do you mean they
So
call you out?
like when you're playing a game, if you lose, like everybody's staring at you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yikes.
it was like
Yeah.
back in school all over again. So I did not love that.
Okay.
But it was probably the highlight of the boys' trip was,
Really?
oh yeah, they loved it. They
Over
were,
the sports game.
oh yeah, they were living. Um, we did that. We went to the top of the Empire State Building.
Oh, fun.
That was fun. That was like true, touristy.
Yeah.
Then we went over to Brooklyn for the basketball game.
Yep. Yep.
So the basketball game was kind of boring. I mean, we all know I love sports, but like I didn't really know any of these people on these teams, and then it just doesn't like,
And
interest
that
me.
hits. Yeah.
But before we went there, we went to this place called Timeout Market in Brooklyn, and it was really, really cool. And I guess they have them like at other places throughout the country. I guess they even have one in Boston, but it's a
Oh,
bunch of different like food places. And when you find a table, there's like a QR code that you order from, and you can order. I mean, you can order. We literally ordered pasta from one place and
cool.
cow buns from another, and like Kyle and I split it, and they like deliver it to your table. But
I'm
then I
so into
also
that.
ordered like a hot chocolate with marshmallow on top. All these different vendors, and it was really, really cool. So
Cool.
um definitely recommend that. We went to the game, and then yeah, got bagels, and then went home on the bus. And I just need you're gonna LOL at this. So Reed and Ange ordered before us, and then we ordered, and then right after, like we were sitting there waiting, and Ange said, Shelby, you told me you wanted it toasted, right? And I was like, no. And she was like, what do you mean? Didn't you learn like last time we were in New York? You didn't do
Yeah.
why did I should have told you. Oh my gosh. And surely enough, we got not toasted bagels. So
Which is like disgusting.
not great.
Some
Not,
people love that, but it's just not for me.
yeah, I think if you're ordering a bagel, you should have to tell them that you want it not toasted if you want. It should just like come
I
toasted.
I
No question.
agree. I totally agree.
So
So you're still like 0 for 2 on the New York bagels.
sure am. Yep.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's fine.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
What was the best food you ate?
Probably a timeout market.
Yeah. Cool.
Because like I had like I mean the pasta place, they were straight making the pasta there. You could see it.
Of course.
But we got these like really good bao buns. Yeah, timeout market. Yeah,
Nice.
you should go there.
I know. I need to check it out.
It was a cool vibe, and it's like right on the. I assume that's like a river or something where
Yeah. On the water. Yeah.
the bridges are.
Yeah. You were like,
A vibe.
I'm gonna make a guess here. I don't know a lot about geography, but like where we stayed for your batch was Jersey City, which is like the other side, I think, of the island of Manhattan looking in. You were on like the Brooklyn side looking in, but still on the bottom.
We were in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Could you see like the World Trade?
Yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So you were like at the bottom. That's so cool. And
It
the
was a
bus was fine?
bus was fine. It was fine. Okay, it like gets you there pretty quickly. They obviously know what they're doing.
Yep.
But like in 2025, like why are we not going through metal detectors at bus stations to like get on a bus?
Yeah, agree.
That freaked me out a little, but
Yeah.
you know what I
Heard.
mean?
Heard. Were people like rowdy on the bus?
No, 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 which was a bummer because on the way home, Reed was in the survivor pool, which
Yes, yes.
last time we recorded, and it was the last week of the survivor pool, which is big deal. So
Yeah.
we were traveling back during game time, so they had to like watch the games, but like kind of quietly because the bus was quiet.
Right, right.
Probably the hardest thing I ever had to do.
And like, but it was fine. You survived.
We survived. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We need to like debrief on that because I'm sure he's like living his best life.
Yeah, because Reed did complete the Survivor pool. He
Like he
picked,
won.
he won. He picked the team, the correct team to win every single week of football season. It's
That
probably
is wild.
yeah, it's probably the top thing on his resume.
Does he like, yeah, does he win Kyle's job?
Uh, no, but
I'm just saying that's like a foot in the door.
oh yeah, I'm telling you, it's like it's gonna be his fun fact for life.
I love that. Good.
Yeah,
He
pretty cool.
deserves it.
Yeah, for sure. It's a cool thing in our family to say that like he won Survivor pool.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Lots of bragging rights.
yeah. We're very proud of him.
Amazing.
Wow, this podcast is all about me. So
Ew, no,
then
it's not at all.
we got back from New York and we went to Disney World.
You like literally in like 24 hours, right?
No, we were home for like 3 days.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Wild. Yeah, because I couldn't believe it that you like basically turned around and were here.
I know. And I think I've said this before, but I do not understand how people travel like back to back to back to back to back all the time.
My Megan that travels for work all the time, I'm always like, how the F do you do
No,
this?
I can't even. No,
Yeah,
no, no.
heard.
But um yeah, we went to Disney with my parents. Uncle Ryan tagged along.
So
Um,
cool.
he was actually enjoying himself.
Good.
We went down for the half marathon.
Which you like really stepped up the training there in the end.
That lasts like 3 weeks. Yeah.
Amazing.
Did three 5Ks a week.
It's amazing. That's a huge thing.
And it must have helped because we did pretty decent on our half marathon,
You
which was
did. You
wild.
you did like your fastest time ever, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And probably the least amount of complaining.
Well, do you think that's just because like you felt guilty because it was Kyle?
No.
Oh, you just like weren't in pain?
Kyle listens to me complain on the daily just for like
True. True.
anything.
True. 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 True.
I don't,
So
well, and like, let's just paint the picture. We saw you the night before the half
true.
marathon, and you're like, oh, we're talking to Kyle, like, good luck.
I was just like playing it up, because you and Kyle have never done a half before,
No.
right? And so it's just like it's a very unique experience. And I actually don't think of you as a complainer, but you think of you as a complainer. And so I just was like, let's just really bring this home.
Okay, but you,
I saw it. We just like flickered.
okay, but you can still see me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, okay, I really didn't complain until I was, I saw mile 8 coming and I was like, oh, here we go. We're going downhill from there.
Well, that's the worst
I
one. Yeah.
I really didn't complain until probably mile 11.
Nice.
And then we get to mile 12 and I'm like, all right, great. We're here. We're almost done.
Yeah. Mile 12, you like see Epcot, right?
Oh yeah, we were like in Epcot, but I'm
Yeah.
telling you, mile 12 was so freaking long. I was like, they mapped this out wrong because where the is 13. I was hurting at mile 12.
And was it because like, was it a lot of congestion? So you were like, stop starting, or just like you were tired?
I was tired.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
But
you ran a half marathon. Duh.
well, understood, yes, but it was really
And you like, okay, so it's kind of a different. I feel like when you and I run, historically, we like definitely intentionally save some gas in the tank for the end and then like try to go like hard at the end. And then usually we finish and we're like, we could have gone a little bit harder.
probably.
This, I think you just like were very consistent with pushing it, not like hard, hard, hard. I mean, you were running very hard, but like consistently
Yeah, so
from the start.
we did 90 on, 90 off the entire time.
It's amazing.
And there was a couple of times I had to like when we were going through like let's say Magic Kingdom,
Yeah.
and I said to Kyle, I was like, we need to continue with the 90-90. We can't just go in here and like run the
Duh.
entire thing or we're gonna like gas out. Like if we're trying to be 90-90, like we just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And there was a few times like if we were like running in our 90 and we saw the mile marker, I'd be like, just run through. And we
Sure.
would do that. And yes, in Magic Kingdom, we did like run down Main Street, of course. And but like Kyle was ready to like run the whole like last half mile.
Yeah.
And I no, not no, 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 no. So I said, the second I see the 13 mile marker, like I will run to that and I will keep running to the point one, which would
Yep.
be fine. And but I'm telling you, the mile marker was like, I was like, this is the longest mile ever.
Well,
But
and that last mile, because of how they do it in Epcot, it's like you can't see it at all.
no, because like around the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
you don't know if it's like 2 steps, 20 steps, 100 steps. Yeah.
yeah. I will say
Amazing.
compared to like our other halves, I told you, you don't run through the countries on this. I thought that was so bizarre.
I wonder why.
Yeah, and we didn't even run. They took us a different way. Like we never ran through the like to the Epcot entrance, like the parking entrance. We didn't run through that, and we didn't run
Huh.
through the Magic Kingdom one.
Oh, interesting. Really?
Yeah, they like put us around. Like we
I wonder
saw,
why.
but we went around.
Yeah, there's always like something interesting going on, and I wonder why, because sometimes they do literally the same course. Like the
Yeah,
10Ks, I feel like are the same 10K every time.
I agree.
But because they've like it makes sense if you figured it out. Because like who's mapping these out mile wise,
Some,
to
and like some of the pieces, they like make you run just like a little bit to make a U-turn. And
right.
Kyle's like, wow, we're really getting in that, like to get to that 13.1 or something. I don't know. But
Well,
yeah,
so
it was
that
like,
speaks to you said your bib didn't work, your timer.
yeah, my our bibs didn't work, but like, we got an email that day, the day before, that said like, hey, your chips may not work. If you want to get them fixed, you can go to the expo. But like
I
going back
wonder,
is
yeah.
such a long process. I was like, we'll just hope that one of our bibs chips worked, and neither did.
I would love to, and your watch died. I would love to know from somebody who did go back to get their bib, chip, whatever fixed. Maybe Megan Swope did. We'll have to ask her.
But I
Um,
think hers was different because her
was
chip
dopey,
is dopey, which is the same for all. I think you wear the same bib all 4 days.
which in and of itself is like crazy because my bibs are like destroyed.
Yeah, Kyle was ripped.
Yeah, that's wow, strength. Um, I just like was the line nuts or did they handle it really well? Because my fear would be like, because you have to really take a trek to get over there. You got to take a
That's,
bus. You got to
that's why we didn't go and like get them fixed. But
yeah, and that it just seems. I'll be the Disney hater for a minute. It seems like those races are so expensive and a lot of people use them as qualifying races like
yeah,
time not that I don't think anybody for the record that's like going to Disney to like PR that's like a very fast runner that's like pushing people and like all that shit, it's not the place. I'm
no.
sorry, be a runner, be an amazing runner, that's all great, but like run Disney is just like a different vibe and it's not to me the place if you're like a 5 minute mile runner or whatever is fast for people. Like don't.
Which I mean, I will say, if as long as you're in A, you should probably be fine because those people,
Sure.
yeah. But if like we were in D and even Kyle was like we can't run faster than we're running right now.
Yeah.
For like, oh,
The people who are like violent, there was a lot, I'm reading a lot of comments of like, I got pushed, I got whatever. Cause like I raised my hand, moved to the right, did my walking, and somebody was like not appreciative that I was walking or like whatever the situation. Anyway, all I'm saying is
that's
some
crazy.
people do use those bibs for time. And although I don't think it's like maybe the best metric of time, you did pay like a shit ton of money to be there and have that's like one of the only tangible things included, right?
I
Is like your time, your bib.
right, which I mean, I had told you they're definitely tried to save their ass by sending the email
Yep.
the day before, so it's not like we couldn't go and get them fixed. It was just like,
But like, why didn't they have somebody at the start? There's like all those vendors at the start. Why didn't they just
I
have like a guy with a computer or whatever, like fixing bibs?
One would think. Yeah, I have no idea. Just because, I mean, we already had our day planned out for
Right.
Friday. Like, we didn't have time to go back over to the expo. It's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Heard.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad it was good, the
Yeah.
race.
I have
Um,
no interest in doing it again.
I'm fascinated that that's where you're at because almost always you're like, we are like, why are we here? Why did we do this? Why are we here? Why did we do this? And then literally as soon as we cross the finish line, both of us are like, should we do it again?
Okay. I have no interest in doing it again because I just feel like you and I have done them so many times. So I've run them
Yeah.
with, I was so beyond grateful that I got to do one with my grandmother. Like, come on.
Yeah. That was
And
cool.
then I just did one with Kyle. Like, no offense to anybody else out there, but I really don't have anybody else that I'm like dead to run a half marathon with, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not out here trying to go to the Olympics. Like, I don't really care if I get much faster than what I just did.
Yeah. And
So it's more
like,
like a challenge for yourself. I will say the other night I was laying in bed and I said, should we do Dopey?
no,
Yeah, I did. I thought that.
I think you need to do like a full by itself
That
before you do dopey.
why? Why would you do that?
Because a dopey includes a full and all the
Yeah,
other
I know.
things.
But like if I'm doing a full, I'm doing it one time only.
I
Better make it worth my while.
I appreciate the hustle, but like when you woke up the day after the half, were you like, I definitely want to go do that twice as long today?
No, but I also know that I only trained for 3 weeks. Now imagine if I
Yeah,
really,
but that's the most you've ever trained.
no, I trained hard for that 10 miler. I didn't
You're
get to.
right. You're right.
I'm just saying, what if I really trained? Okay, this is not happening. I spend my time reading
I
books now, but
You
I'm
could get a
just,
walking pad. I don't know.
no.
Okay. All right.
What,
Well,
read?
what?
Walk and read?
Yeah.
I can't do that. I feel like I can't keep up with the pages.
So hard with the one-handed swipe. I know.
Yeah, can't do that. Anywho,
Yeah. I feel like you and I have earned like a trip to Alani or something instead of like a
oh,
race.
all right, fine.
Yeah. Fine. Great. Good. Great.
Honestly, though, that long of a flight would probably be just as hard for me as a half marathon.
No,
Not
I
really,
I,
but
I agree. But I would definitely fly to like LA, do some time at land, then
okay,
go.
fine.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my cat.
Hey, that's Bruin.
True. Okay, so what we've been rambling on about me. What else with you? You got anything for me?
We haven't been rambling on.
Yeah.
No, I am sad because like Dino Land is leaving. So that's my Disney news. But like that's been happening for a long time.
Yep.
Oh, I passed my preschool. This is a great one. I don't think I told you this actually. This is a great story. So I've been working at the preschool, and part of that I got like a certification, okay, to like a
Yeah.
just a credential, and the state like gives you a $1,500 bonus for taking this class, and like they pay for the whatever. I was like, why not learn some stuff and get a free thing? So I did all these online classes. It took like a couple of months, whatever. And the culmination of this was I had to like go sit for an in-person exam, which those these days are so intense. It was at like a Pearson testing center, and I had to like lock all of my worldly belongings in a locker, go
Oh
through
my,
like a body scanner, get like patted down, talk to a lady. I could only wear certain things. I had to like show them my wrists to make sure there was no like writing. I was crazy, but whatever. I passed that. Then there was an in-person observation, and so I had to basically like teach for a certain period of time while like a person came and observed me.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to summarize this as best that I can. I am in a classroom with another teacher who's like traditionally the lead teacher. We're talking, we've like come up with a game plan for what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. The observer is like walking down the hall to my classroom, and the other teacher is like helping the kids go potty, and I'm sitting on the ground reading stories. I'm like on the ground reading my story. The lead teacher passes out to the ground. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do you do? Because it's like, obviously, is this person okay? Also, are the kids like okay and not just emotionally distressed because someone just passed out, going over to touch her because they don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
running around yelling because nobody's controlling the situation, who's going to call the office to get help for this lady, like a lot going on.
Oh my
So
God.
the observer like walks in and this is happening. It's fine. It's all fine. We do fine. But that's like how we start. We then all walk over to snack. The kids are having snack, but it's like the day before Christmas break
So
also.
the head teacher's fine. She just
She's
like gets
fine.
up, she just
Totally
like gets
fine.
carries on.
She like tripped, yeah, but then she was like down for like 15 minutes. Um, I know. I was like, I don't know what to do. Okay. So we walk to snack and it's the day before Christmas break. So these kids are all like cracked out on
Yeah.
energy and nothing's normal. Half the kids are missing, whatever. Um, we're eating snack and all the kids are going over to the observation lady because she's like novel to them. So they're like, look at my goldfish. Do you like crackers? How old are you? And I'm like, please, guys, please, please, please sit down. So we're like doing that, managing that. It's fine. Then we go into gym and we're like in the gym and I have all the kids sitting on the wall waiting for us to like get the balls out and do stuff. And one of the little girls just comes over to me and looks at me in the eyes and then, sorry in advance, starts just vomiting. And I'm
No,
like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
no,
So she's like throwing up and I'm like, it's okay. Also, I like don't love vomit.
no.
So I'm not like you, but I am like a sympathy vomiter. So I'm like, please don't also throw up because that's like a whole scene. So I'm like getting her every 2 feet and she just keeps throwing up. Another 2 feet throws up. So there's like a trail of vomit across the gym where I'm like trying to get her to the bleachers. So like again, I can radio to someone to help me, whatever. There's a trail of vomit. I have a bunch of really hyperactive 3-year-old kids, like 28 of them.
Oh,
And the only other adult with me is the one who just passed out and like recovered. And then somebody comes, thank God, and like helps with the vomit and whatever. But I have to like keep these kids from running through the
into
vomit, around the vomit, right? Because it's gym and like they don't understand and you can't like see it. And it was wild. So, and like meanwhile, this woman with a clipboard is like, check, check. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not gonna pass. It's fine. I don't even you can't make this up. So like it's fine.
okay, but surely if you got through that, you passed.
I passed. Yeah.
Oh,
So
great.
but it just was like the wildest time ever. I was like,
Did you
you
like?
can't make it up.
Do you get like a score? Did you pass with flying colors? Did she have some sympathy for you?
No score, but she did part of it at the end is like a discussion. She like
Yeah.
talks to you and she was like, I learned some stuff from you that like I don't even
Oh,
know
amazing.
about. And I was like, oh, thank you. That's so nice.
That
Uh
is,
yeah. So it went very well.
yeah,
We just like did the best. Thank God for music. Like to tie it all back to the beginning when we were talking about like Brooks and music.
yeah.
Kids love music. And if you just start like singing a song
Oh,
they know, they're like all on it.
done. Yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah, music saved the day.
Well, congrats.
Thank you. Yeah. What a time.
You must feel like if you get through that, then like any day at school could be fine, right?
Yeah, totally. It's yeah, totally
Oh, that's
fine.
chaotic.
Yeah. So
Chaotic.
that was my pretty epic story, but
Yeah, that's something.
yeah.
That's okay, I have one last thing.
Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. How was it? Sadie
Oh,
was like amped, I know, when you gave her the tickets.
yeah, I guess because we haven't talked since Christmas. So we gave Sadie tickets to Dancing with the Stars, but I looked for tickets last year for her when I realized that she liked the show. But they were just so expensive we couldn't make it work. So this year when they went on sale, I was like, we're taking her Dancing with the Stars.
Of course.
So
And you've gone.
I have been multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
Um, so we gave her the tickets, but just the story real quick. The night before, she was with us at our house, and she said to me and Kyle, she said, did you know that Dancing with the Stars is coming to the SNU Arena?" And I was like, "Oh, really?" She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "In Manchester?" She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, I thought they only come to Boston." She's like, "I know. I told Daddy that I wanted tickets, but he kind of just ignored me, and now I'm sure they're probably sold out. And I was like,
Oh,
well, I hope that he got tickets because if he doesn't want to go, like I would take you. Next time you got to tell me, you know that I would love to go to that. And she's like, yeah, I know. And just like carried on. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So then the next day we were giving her the tickets and we opened the gift. And so I like made a fake ticket because they don't make tickets anymore, but I printed
wild.
a fake ticket and I got her like an outfit to wear to the show. And she opened that box, instantly screamed,
Oh,
I'm going, I'm really going, and jumped up and like gave me and Kyle a hug, and my life was made.
no.
It was the best. So it was actually last night we went to the show and we picked her up and got dinner, and then I mean she was so excited. Also, we went to this like little cute restaurant in like downtown where the arena was, and it's like a little like mom and pop shop, whatever. And
Yeah.
they had put like Dancing with the Stars like on YouTube on the TV. It was like
Cute.
but we go
Just the
and
two of you went?
it was me and Kyle and
Oh,
Sadie.
three of you. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, we get to our seats, had pretty decent seats, and she was just truly like mesmerized
Oh.
the entire time. Like when it started, she was like instantly like hyped. Like I was getting teary eyed, just like this is so amazing.
Oh.
Because there's really not a whole lot of other things I feel like would get a reaction like this from her besides Taylor Swift,
Well, and
which,
she's like a teenage girl. Yeah.
yeah, like we all know it would be, to put it in other terms, it's like as if whatever you would think Kyle's reaction to like going to see the Patriots for the first time, this was her. It
Yeah.
was so, oh my God, I loved every second. It was the best thing.
Oh. And she
She
like loved it. Yeah.
loved it. She must have thanked us like 10 times. She,
Oh.
we got a text this morning said, thank you again for taking me. Like, I loved it. Like,
Eh, that is so cute.
it was the best.
Oh, and you guys had your cute little matching headbands.
God, and I couldn't even believe that. Can you believe that she wanted to match me?
Yeah.
Didn't even question it. I was like, what is happening here?
It was really cute.
But it was, yeah, it was the best. It was the best.
Good. I'm so glad.
It was,
That's
I don't know. You get it. But anyways,
well, especially because like Brooks isn't old enough to get Christmas yet. It's like nice that
yeah,
you had a kid that was like
yeah.
super into it. Yeah.
And I just like feel like I'm meant to be like a boy mom nowadays, and like to get to do like a girl thing with her was so fun. And I mean, we're not gonna like get deep into it, but she is raised now just by my father-in-law and my brother-in-law, so she's just like around men all the time. So like
Yeah.
do a fun girly thing with her. It's living.
Yeah.
It was the best. It was the best.
That's so
So
cool. And like shout out to Lorraine because the gratitude piece is not common in kids. And I know that was I just like know that was like Lorraine teaching her to be like a gracious, nice
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just so awesome to like experience. Like I really don't know, besides Taylor Swift tickets, what would get that reaction from her again.
That is amazing.
Like we're taking her to Disney, we're talking about taking her to Disney soon, and I think this was better than like what how she'll react to Disney.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't even like have a concept of Disney.
Right. But she like loves Dancing with Stars and she specifically like loves Riley Arnold. So like
Oh
her
yeah.
like see her in person, she was just like, yeah.
Who was Riley Arnold's partner? The
Steven, the pommel horse guy.
neurodyslexic. Yeah. Yeah, she's
So-
beautiful.
which Sadie also loves Steven, so he was on our at our show too. So she just thought it was so great. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Was anybody else there, like a celeb?
No, our only celeb was Steven.
I mean, the best one, besides
Yeah.
maybe Alona. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Amazing.
was
Who won?
Joey, the Bachelor.
Oh yeah, he was good. He was
Which
good.
he's going on a few shows too, but he just wasn't at our show.
Yeah.
Which I would
Oh my
love
gosh.
Jenna, so that would have been cool. But
Yeah, so she wasn't there either.
she wasn't there. But like when Joey goes on tour,
They
then
go together.
dual jump on tour too.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love that. Oh.
yeah. Those
When
just great.
when does the new season start?
They only do one season nowadays, which like
Yeah, what a
no.
rip.
So they really only I think it always starts in what, like September.
Oh, we have like a long time to wait.
I know.
Oh, that's
And
very annoying.
that's really the only show that I like live and die for.
I
So,
know.
oh,
So annoying. That's fine.
anywho, that's what
Anywho,
yeah.
I love it. It's a lot. We fit in a lot.
We really did. I feel like I have more, but you know,
I
that's all.
know. Your Disney trip was good? No notes?
Disney trip was good and it was fun with my parents and trying
Old
to get
Key
my
West was good?
yeah, I oh my God, there's a cardinal in the window. Oh my God.
I love that.
Are you serious? After
Yeah.
talking about that, that was like I'm crying. That was like the
Yeah.
red cardinal ever.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Crazy. The world
That
is
was
all.
wild. I'm sorry.
No, it's so sweet. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
Shell.
Disney was great. It was really fun to like go with my parents and like I had told you, but we are obviously so lucky that we go to Disney all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like get it together over here. That like that we've already ridden all the rides with Brooks.
Yeah.
So like, we had no problem like giving him to my parents to like go on rides and stuff. So my parents like loved that. Um
Yeah. What a gift. Some of my favorite memories in life at Disney are riding rides with other people's kids because it's just like really cool to see the kid from
there
that
are like
perspective and also like the ultimate generosity of a parent.
well, because we've already done it, I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but still, like I mean, I have memories from with Emily Ishler, who read at our wedding, who's now like
Right.
in college, riding when New Fantasyland, it's not even called that anymore, when New Fantasyland opened and we like rode Little Mermaid together. And I
Yeah.
like carried her.
Right. Because
Like,
you really get to like see their reaction. I don't know. It's
yeah,
cool. Um
cool. I'm so glad.
but I like really I mean I mapped this trip out where we like did one lap around Magic Kingdom. I planned those lightning lanes like
You
to a
nailed it.
T. We did Tron, not Brooks, not my mom. Um
Did your mom get motion sick or she just didn't want to do it?
yeah, she doesn't do those kind of
Yeah.
rides. So did Tron. I had my dad on Guardians. He did put my dad because my dad asked, and then Ryan decided to join and Kyle on Mission Space.
Oh,
And my dad was like, it was okay. It it wrecked Ryan for a good 2 hours. So
I mean, did they do red or orange or whatever it is?
orange, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Did Space 220 for lunch. That was great.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Good.
we did it. The we were like really, I mean, I was trying to convince dad. Um, and I would say he really enjoyed himself, but he will not tell you.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So he's like, it was fine. Send me the Bahamas again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all
And
right.
I mean, he will go again, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, and like, we'll someday have to do like a big family trip where like Tyler and Ashley and Haley can join as well. But no, it was great. We had it was chilly down there, but we had a
Yeah.
good time. Good
Did
time. I think of
did
oh,
you
you know what?
mention? God.
I'm gonna get hate for this, but because I'm complaining about something at Disney, but the I'm not gonna get hate for this. I'm kidding. The one low point was that my mom bought Brooks the Woody doll because I just told you that he loves his Woody on his Tony, and the freaking foot says Bonnie. I'm like, I can't even get over this.
It's disgusting. I have originals that say Andy, and like I'll never give them up now.
Like, what? But you know, Carrie,
Yep.
she said that she just recently bought her daughter the Jessie doll at the parks, in that Jessie says Andy.
Maybe they're like not moving that inventory very fast.
I don't know. So I next time you're in the parks, please go look at the stuffies and check the feet.
I remember when we were in Pixar Pier and we walked by that place that's like near Lamplight, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What is happening here?" I like thought it was a California thing. but it's
Okay.
not.
I just can't even believe that.
Disgusting.
Really? Who and who is old enough that works at in like Disney merge to make that decision?
But also like, is that like, are we saying that like we didn't watch Toy Story, like the originals? And we just like are only watching the new ones?
And also he has 2 feet.
Also, yeah, you could have two names.
That's fine.
I, it's a no for me.
Yeah. I just can't even believe that. Anyways.
Did you mention, did I make this up that Brooks liked Ratatouille?
Yeah. He the last time he rode Ratatouille was with the McGills and he was asleep and he like kept like whatever.
Yep, yep.
This time he rode and we had like we got him like the glasses just to see if he would keep them on, but like we didn't think he would. He was so mesmerized. He was like looking around. He like really was like into it.
I wonder if he can see the glasses. Like, does that
I
work
think so.
for little kids? I don't know.
Well, I don't know either, but
Cool, cool. But he like kept them on.
he kept them on. It was really
Amazing.
we like couldn't believe that he was keeping them on.
That is amazing. And
And we
that was an extra lightning lane, right?
no.
Oh, it's part of the world?
It's
No, it
part of
has to be.
I
What are
didn't
the
pay for that.
what are the upsells then?
No.
Guardians and what? Frozen?
So at Epcot, they put Frozen or Ratatouille in a separate category, but you don't have to pay for them, but you can only pick one or the other.
Oh, and then what's the paid extra? Just Guardians?
I think just Guardians.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's legit and fair. Totally fine.
And I want to say they put Soren in a weird thing too. Maybe the top category, it was like I had to pick either Soren, Ratatouille, or Frozen.
So it's like old school again, where there's like
I
categories, tiers.
Yeah, don't quote me on any of that. Ask your local travel agent, I but I want to say that's how it went. So I ended up picking Ratatouille because I was like, that's going to be the longest ride. We have
Yeah.
done a couple times, and I was like, I think my dad's going to like Ratatouille more than Frozen. So
Yes, yes.
Ratatouille. And then I had thought to myself, like, that's fine. I will be able to select Soren,
Yeah.
like after we can scan into one of our rides. And if not, usually that wait isn't terrible lately now that they have the 3 places, whatever.
Right, right.
And sure enough, we scanned into, I think we did like Spaceship Earth, whatever. And I was able to get Soren like literally like we were just gonna walk there and it was available.
Oh,
So
amazing. You
yeah,
did it
so
right.
yeah, that's my little tip for people.
I love that.
I do think if you are to pick either Soren, I mean, sorry, either Ratatouille or Frozen, like that's your only option. You're not going to be able to
No,
scan into a ride and then get a Ratatouille for later or a Frozen for later. That's not going to
no. Yeah, no. I mean, maybe I guess if you got your Ratatouille at like 8 a.m. and then like scanned it and
maybe.
immediately could. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways. All right. Well, nice catching up with you.
You too. Oh, and I saw you're coming back, right?
End of March.
That's the next trip, end of March.
Yeah.
Love that. Good. That'll be a
We-
fun trip.
End of March, and then we're in talks of going with the Remillard family at the end of April.
Amazing.
And then our APs will expire and we'll probably
No,
renew for a little bit.
you're annoying.
I
It's
know.
fine. It's fine.
I
I
know.
still owe you a couple of trips up, so
Okay, come up.
I would love to. I really would.
Great. We'll be here.
Okay, great.
Come when it's also cold though. It's so
Yeah, I'm not into the cold,
yeah. Yeah.
so not for me.
All right. Well,
We're
well,
back, guys. Maybe we'll
I-
do this again next week.
let's do this again next week.
Great. What should
I'm
we
gonna
talk about? Let us
I'm gonna
know.
put it on my Finch.
You're gonna what?
Put it on my Finch to remember.
It's on my Finch to
Okay, great.
remember. Yeah.
Next week we're gonna do unpopular opinions because we never did that from like 2 months ago. That's what we're gonna do.
I would love that. Unpopular opinions. Unpopular opinions. Shelby hates Disney. Discuss.
That's why I spend money on annual pass and go 5 times a year. It's because I
Right.
hate it so much.
Yeah, you're just miserable.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm mean.
And you're
I'm,
mean.
I'm basically just like the Disney bully.
Yeah, you're a Disney bully. You should join one of those West Side Disney gangs.
Okay.
Done.
All right. That's all.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Love you.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.